please. I pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. I'm going to deviate from the printed agenda this evening for the... There are a few topics that are not on the agenda, and as soon as the rec director gets here, we're going to switch things up so we can get a topic covered. So please bear with me. I make a motion we approve the minutes from August 27th. Second. All in favor? Thank you. Yep. Yeah, it's got your name on it. Yeah. This thing's something important, isn't it? Payroll, and that is covered. Kyle and Jeff. Jeff, in accord, we had talked about doing the painting on the community center. Recently, Joe Egan had looked into block grants that we could get from the outside of the community center. So we kind of like to see if you would be interested in kind of postponing and working with us timeline-wise on the grant process.
Okay.
If you would be willing to do that.
How does so explain a little bit more?
Okay, we can't do a letter of intent until the end of November, 1st of December.
Okay.
We need to have estimates and this is for replacing the damaged wood, you know.
The lead.
Right, getting rid of all of the fascia boards and all that.
Yep.
So we wouldn't be able to do anything. Our letter of intent is the end of November, 1st of December. They'll answer us, then we fill it out and provide what we're requesting monetary wise and present that, and award could be anywhere from June to August of next year.
Okay.
So we prefer to replace the stuff that needs to be replaced with a grant and
Yes.
and do the painting as well.
Okay.
So
So we're looking more closer to spring. Next
no,
season.
summer.
Summer.
Next summer.
Next summer.
Yes. We can keep you up to date on, you know, the
No,
time frame.
that's fine with me.
That'll
Because
work.
yes, because like we talked about before,
Yeah, that's
For me to get to do this job, I had to get one other one done, but that we were gonna try to push that one back and get this one done.
Right.
So I can flip flop, because that meeting is tomorrow for the next one.
Perfect.
So I don't have to have a meeting tomorrow. I can just go ahead and start painting.
Right.
So we're good.
If that'll work for you, we appreciate your patience, and
Yep.
we'll keep you up to date on timeline as we get responses and
Yep.
things of that nature.
That's great, that's fine with me.
Awesome, I appreciate that
Yep.
very, very much.
All right.
Kyle, you walked in while we were talking. We have block grants that we're going to request. End of November, 1st of December, put a letter of intent, and then they will respond if it's something that they will accept for us to request, do our request. The roof that you need to put over the ramp over there, that's not part of this. That we definitely need to have you do as soon as you can.
Okay.
Only because that's a whole different, that's an ADA compliance thing that we have to comply with as quickly as possible, type of thing. But I'd like to ask if you would be willing to provide us with an estimate for basically the T111 that's junk on the building, any of the wood structure stuff, the front, all the fascia, you know, your eaves, you know, all that. If you'd be willing to give us an estimate on that, so that we have an idea on how much to put in for this block grant.
Okay,
Would you be willing to do that as well?
on the entire building.
Yes, yes. Now, instead of running the, like, that's got T111 on it currently, we want, Joe, what do you call that stuff? It's pre-finished?
Hardy board,
Yeah.
or there's outside is another one, and a certain T makes it,
Right.
you know, it's a cementitious board.
Right. We would be looking for something like that, not a T111 type of scenario. So, would you have, what is your timeline on doing that roof? I know you're extremely busy. I know you are.
I know it's scheduled to be resurfaced, the driveway around there.
Yep.
So I gotta get a pole in before that's done probably.
Cliff, did you hear anything from Charlie at all?
No, he's funny guy. Hopefully, if he don't call me tomorrow morning, I'll reach out to him.
Okay. All right, could you work
Definitely.
with Kyle to get that pole put in? Kyle, do you have any roundabout guess on time frame for you doing the roof?
I'll try to do it like the middle of the month and fit it in.
Okay, perfect. You think you could work in the estimate to get to us and Joe for the remainder of it? Joe?
Yeah, I'll be around so I can walk it with you.
So that we can get a roundabout, because in order for us to put in for a grant, we have to go to a ballot or article that the taxpayers vote on if there's a 20, up to a 25% buy-in. So we need to have that permission before we can submit to do that kind of grant. So if you could work with Joe for the estimate while you're doing the roof, that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
We can get that going. And keep you busy next year too. So I greatly appreciate both of you guys' times. I know you're very busy. Thank you very much. We'll definitely be in contact. Cliff, Kyle, and then Joe will take care of that. And I will make sure, if you could, make sure we have your email. I've got your number.
Okay.
I've got your number.
I'll just send you my email.
Okay, and we'll make sure that we, as the process is going, we're keeping you up to date on everything, especially getting closer to if there's an award date so that we can get everything put on.
I'm gonna get a lull for the front and back. So I'd love to know in advance so I can get it on that date and whatever.
Yep.
So
Yeah,
I'm only gonna be using it for the front and back, so it'll be very quick and, so.
Okay.
it would-
Yeah, we'll keep you up to date on everything that we receive so that you know what's going on.
Yep.
There's no question.
Yep.
Perfect. Thank you very much, gentlemen. I
Yeah.
appreciate your time.
Should I stay for any more? Cause I have just took a window out of my house and it's wide open. Are you sure? They're like, if you can make that quick.
Thanks for coming. Yeah. No, I appreciate your time.
Appreciate all of you guys.
Yeah.
Thank you.